Page 18, Soak Up the Sun. So in 4/4 time, don't see any accidentals here. We're using only the white keys on the keyboard. Let's check out. I'm going to do this one hand at a time because it's getting a little bit involved here. I'm going to do the right hand first. You're starting out with 4th finger on E. That puts you in this position. And you have a rest on beat 1. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Because that B is tied. 4 and 1 and. And if you're confused on that, then take out the tie and just play the notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's what it is. But once you have an idea of that, then put the tie back. You just hang on to the note instead of playing it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 1 and 2 and rest. That rhythm is all over the place. And we get to measure 7, you come up 1. 3rd finger now. We just come up 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the tie's there. Measure 9, a C and an E. We hold it down for 4 counts. And then the next measure, 1 and 2. And that's tied, so hold that down for a long time. And then measure 12, almost the same. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's for the most part the right hand. Left hand, we start out with an E, a C, and a G, and those tied, you're going to hold it down for 2 measures, 8 counts. You play it again, and then measure 4. You just reach up here. You can move the hand up if you want because you got rests. But then for the C and the G, they want thumb again. This gets back to similar to what I was talking about before on another video where you have repeated notes, the 2 Gs, and we change fingers on them to change hand positions. That's what we're doing here. We play the first G with 2nd and then thumb on the 2nd one. That's fine. Now let's go over to page 19. Let's start at measure 12. That's a D and a G, and then going on it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and during the rest you come up here, thumb again. 3, 4, it's an F here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then you repeat. And during the repeat, you got to come back down and be ready for this 5 and 1 again. Put the hands together. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 1, and now here the left hand comes up on beat 1. Look out. Start a measure 3 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So right on 1, the left hand comes up and then come up. 1 and so you got to watch out. Try and lift these hands up at the right time when the rest comes along. I don't really want to spoon feed you the whole thing. I'd like you to be able to read the music and figure it out on your own eventually. It may take a while. And that's fine. I'm in no hurry. Once you can sort of play the hands together, then go through it a few hundred times or whatever and get rid of the hesitation so it's a nice steady beat. How fast you go at this point is not important, but it needs to be a steady beat. Then we can add the articulation. They don't give you a lot. Here at the beginning, go ahead and just connect those. Lift up for the rest, but connect them. And the left hand, try and connect them as best you can. Now on measure 4, if you want, you can lift up before you play the left hand. Just a little bit of side, like taking a breath. If you want, if you don't, then connect them. I don't care. Measure 9, you have staccatos in the left hand. Short staccatos here. And an accent at the end of measure 10, there's an accent. A little extra. A little extra in the staccato. And measure 16, a staccato and an accent. A little extra. That's sort of what it is. Now there's a ritardando there at the end. Last measure, slow it down. Just slow it down a little bit. much you slow down is up to you. It's a feeling thing. You feel it. Dynamic wise, it's all about the same. Just it's the right hand we want to hear. If you can, play the left hand soft. And that's sort of loud, whatever you think that is. But keep the left hand out of the way. There, I measure 4 if you want. You can bring the quarter notes up if you want, because the right hand's not doing anything. But then go back to soft. Throughout. The accented notes will be a little louder than whatever you're playing at. And on measures 15 or 14 to 15, the left hand, it can come up too, because it's the right hand's not playing anything. So you can play it as loud as and measure 13, it's soft. The left hand, we want to hear the right hand. Now you can play the left hand up. So it sounds like one hand played all of that. Speed, just a steady rock beat, whatever that is, I don't know. It's just... The rhythm over on page 19 can get a little tricky, but if you'll take it slow and easy and count it out very carefully, you should be able to get it okay. It's just a little weird. Let's play it together slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do any dynamics. I'll try and do the accents, and I'll do the staccatos. We're going to go really slow. If you have to, just one hand at a time until you get a handle on this rhythm. So I'll give us 4 counts. Hopefully you've got this figured out. You're not waiting to play it with me to figure out how it works. I need you to be able to read the rhythms. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and repeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and go on. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and repeat. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1 and. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Now there's a duet at the bottom of this, and so I'd like to play that, and you play what you just played. We're going to go a little faster here, more like a steady rock beat. We're going to do all the repeats and everything. And again, I need you to go up an octave. So just pretend middle C goes up an octave on the keyboard, and instead of here, you're here. And I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go.